Welcome to the fourth module, Promotion and Marketing. Today we will focus on product design.
What will we learn through this presentation?
The objectives of this presentation are to conceive your business marketing strategies, to orientate your marketing plan, to design the structure of your products.
Let's start from the definition of marketing by Philip Kother. Marketing is not the art of finding clever ways to market what you produce. Marketing is the art of creating genuine value for the customer.
Marketing means to plan a series of the activities to create, communicate, offer and exchange products valued for customers, partners, and society in general. To start the three initial marketing modules, you need to keep in mind some keywords: market, plan, create, products, value, customers, partners, society.
To understand the nature of marketing and its activities, you must think about history under the market logical frames and consider the following scenarios. Production focus phase. In the phase of industrial capitalism, the important thing was to produce. In the past century, after a depression period caused by wars or other catastrophic events, people and states sales focus phase. Once the basic needs of the market have been met and following the competition increase, the management of the sales channels became strategic. The winning point for a manufacturer was to reach the customers before and with the better service than the other competitors. Marketing focus phase. With globalization and new technologies, it has become essential to know the market deeply and to interpret its evolution over the time. This allows manufacturers to match the customer with the right products. Postmodern focus phase. In a fluid and hyper-connected world, marketing strategies aim to respond effectively to the needs of strongly aware consumers aspiring to tailor-made products.
It is evident that the conditions of existence of the marketing are the needs to be satisfied, intended as problem to be solved through an exchange, the possibility to satisfy needs by means of the products whose values could be transmitted through a shared communication system.
The exchange can be realized through the product's utilities. Products' utilities are declined in form utility, that is the value attributed to production; place utility, that is the value related to its availability in a defined place; time utility, that is the value related to its availability over the time; possession utility, that is the value associated with the fact the consumer can easily acquire the selected products.
The marketing strategy is a plan that implements the activities and actions by activating decision-making levers in order to make the exchange effective. The marketing strategy is a process that considers the market opportunities, the environment variables, the capabilities of the organizations and the available resources. The message is that each business, regardless of the operational sectors, should study and adopt a marketing plan to reach the goals and to monitor its efficiency.
Let's see the main phases of a business strategic vision.
1. Goal setting. Short and long-term goals must be specific, measurable, accepted, realistic, and timely. People governing the business are entitled to set them. 2. Analysis of external conditions and market chances. The analysis of the environment concerns economy, structure and values of society, political regime. This analysis is essential to outline the panorama and to make forecasts. In addition to that, it becomes crucial for understanding the product sector, the competition scenario and degree of vulnerability of the competitors. It finally focuses on the threats and the opportunities. PEST analysis is a good method to deal with this step. 3. Analysis of available resources and of the capacity of the organization. This analysis concerns the human and material resources, financial availability and business specialization. It focuses on the strengths and the weaknesses. SWOT analysis is a good method to deal with this step. 4. Redefinition of long-term objectives and strategies. Restructuring. After the preliminary analysis, you may even need to calibrate the long-term goals according to the external and internal environment. 5. Projection of strategies. In this step you have to formulate more specific objectives, to evaluate current strategies and alternative strategies to be adopted. 6. Objectives achievement and measurement. Though the plan management and the organization management construction. For specific cases, a strategic business unit (SBU) can be activated in a business. This is a division dealing with products devoted to focus targets.
A strategic development may affect the group, corporate, dealing with the resources allocation to the planned activities in order to achieve the objectives. These strategies are valid both for multi-products and for single products. The product, market, business, dealing with actions to be taken in a market or market segment in view of increasing competitive capacity. The functions, through the management of the main activities, i.e. production, finance, research and development, marketing, HR.
The strategic plan may consist of the following different phases. 1. Opportunity analysis. 2. Evaluation and selection of opportunities, objectives and resources. 3. Segmentation and target selection, market shares and competition. 4. Definition of the actions of the marketing mix. 4P. 5. Control. 6. Evaluation of results. Profit. The marketing strategy is a series complex of coordinated actions that a company plans to achieve its marketing objectives. If the strategies concern the 4P controllable variables, that is to say product, price, placement, promotion, we can define it as marketing mix.
But at this moment let's focus on the tourism product design.
First step. Assume the definition of product. The product is a result of a transformation, whatever the sector you work. The transformation takes place on 4 levels. 1. Time, meaning the different time lapses, design, production, sale, use. 2. Space, meaning the dislocations it involves. 3. Quantity set on the marketplaces. 4. Image, that is the intangible values attribution. Consider how these levels are strictly related to tourism consumption. In detail, time is a strategic dimension, not only because it refers to the holidays or vacation pre- and post-period, but also because it is a not reproducible resource. Space level is given by the 3-dimensional platform of the tourism destination and through the space travelers run, drive, navigate and fly during their journeys. Image is the reflection of the product perception in the tourists' minds, compared with the perception of your competitors' products.
Second step, assume the definition of product in relation of needs. The product is something traded on the market, which can meet the need of a consumer or of a large part of consumers. It can be an object, a service, an experience, an idea, a place.
Third step, assume the main features of the tourism product. The tourism product consists of the organization of all the tourism resources and the coordination of all the cultural offers, both structural and for events, which will have an effect on a specific territory. Tourism product is a very peculiar product. It can be intended as the combination of territorial and cultural, material or immaterial resources, integrated with services, events and human labor and lifestyle. Tourism product is thus complex, dynamic, interactive, emotional. Finally, the tourism's product is the final result of a process, made up of tangible and intangible values, starting from a place and reaching the atmosphere associated to.
Fourth step, think about the tourism product as an ecosystem. This ecosystem thrives on balance. The tourism product system can be represented like an atom. The center coincides with the material part of the product, that is the core. The orbit levels become more and more inconsistent as you get away from the center.
Fifth step, define the concept of your sport and tourism business and products. The territory is the geographic, cultural, political, social, economic environment where you can find the resources. On this platform and together with the people, tourists and residents, you can put in place your sport talent and vocation. You have to fix your professional objectives according to your identity and philosophy, and then you can match them with territorial resources.
Sixth step, search for the resources to create your tourism products. Resources are to be intended in the largest meaning, including territorial assets, landscaping contexts, means, stakeholders, human intelligences. Here is just a little memo: susceptible to be implemented, tangible and intangible heritage, identity, lifestyle, cultural heritage, artistic, architectural, archaeological heritage, landscape, environmental heritage, historical heritage, heritage traditions, folklore, religion, linguistic, culinary, written and oral heritage, services and productive assets, services, art crafts, manufacturing industry, agriculture and agro-food, innovation industry, stakeholders, main institutions, ministries, territorial bodies, regions, municipalities, non-territorial bodies, tourist consortia, mountain communities, trade associations, non-profit organizations, cultural associations, citizens committees. Residents and tourists, local businesses, tourism businesses related supply chain, financial institutions.
7th step. Select the resources to create your tourism products. Resources can be selected according to some of the following parameters and facilitators: attractors, reception capability, reachability, mobility, accessibility, digitization. Resources can be selected on the basis of quality standards, certifications, brands.
8th step. Design your sport and tourism products. Think about your orientation. Market orientation. You study before the trends and the consumer's needs, then you market the product. Product orientation. You create a product and then market it. Your orientation will consequently determine your marketing type. Responsive marketing equals greater than response to market needs. Advanced marketing equals greater than proposes solutions to needs not yet revealed by the market. Marketing driving equals greater than proposes products that meet needs not yet existing. Your orientation will consequently determine your marketing strategy. Mass marketing, undifferentiated product by mass, commodities, goods, segmented marketing, products by range of use, personalized marketing, custom products, on demand.
8th step. Design your sport and tourism products. Consider that a product must satisfy a need. Whenever possible, it should lead to an advantage for a large number of people. If built ad hoc, it can bring a benefit to a focus target. Products can therefore be classified as primary, products that satisfy primary needs; secondary, products that satisfy secondary needs; fungible, interchangeable products; non-fungible, non-interchangeable products.
8th step. Design your sport and tourism products. Consider that the market demand and offer can depend on price, utility, purpose, price of other substitute products, income, general economic situation, interest rate on savings, preferences.
8th step. Design your sport and tourism products. Consider the market demand and offer. Consider that the market demand can be rigid, does not undergo significant changes, it refers to a product considered indispensable; elastic, varies significantly due to external factors; fashion, seasonal, occurs only in a certain period of the year; constant, occurs throughout the year. Consider also that the market offer can be rigid, when production is characterized by fixed investments, hotel offer, bathing establishment; elastic, when production is characterized by variable investments, agency services, carriers; seasonal, occurs only in a certain period of the year in relation to the demand; constant, occurs throughout the year in relation to the demand.
8th step. Design your sport and tourism products. The territorial resources should be structured and managed in order to improve the product's usability and strengthen the emotional experience. In this perspective, a territorial cooperation network can lead to the inclusion of the products in a product club contest. The product club is a form of aggregation between local businesses, aimed at creating a specific tourism product for a specific target.
8th step. Design your sport and tourism products. The result of your design activity could be a specialized service, or a complex experience, otherwise called package. According to this two different natures, you could sell it directly to the market, or sell through the organization the local laws entitle to sale directly the tourists, tour operators, travel agencies. You can apply a push strategy or pull strategy to be in the market. A push marketing or push promotional strategy refers to a strategy in which a business attempts to take the products to consumers. The objective is to use different marketing techniques to raise the product's appeal and to reduce the consumer's decision time to buy the product. A pull marketing or pull promotional strategy refers to a strategy aimed to increase the demand for the products by drawing the consumers to the same product. The objective is making the consumer actively seek a product and lead the distribution channel to make the product available. A pull marketing strategy can be used in conjunction with a push marketing strategy in a cooperative program between the producer and the distribution actors.
Final suggestions and orientations. To conclude, the emotional nature and the relation basis of the tourism product shall involve not only your professional competence, but also your life skills, basically communication competence, empathy, problem solving and creativity. Once the idea that tourism is a primary need has been cleared, vacation and travel must be conceived as a values chain connected to the tourist's expectations. Tourists' active participation and their central roles are therefore confirmed as imperatives. Thus the product becomes a memorable piece of life experience for the tourists, whose involvement is declined in a multi-dimensional reality, emotional, motivational, cognitive, physical and spiritual. At the highest level, under the sign of authenticity, the moment of vacation and travel can become a transformational life experience. Considering the current situation, the future orientations will be to design original products on a local territorial basis, sustainable with particular attention to local communities, aimed at decongesting tourist flows. It is time to open to innovation and to competition.
Thank you for your attention.